When it comes to assertive communication, there's always the question, well, how do I do that exactly? Some people have a natural talent to be assertive, but a lot of us don't. So I've got a few helpful statements that might be helpful to learn how to be a bit more assertive. So first of all, it's actually okay to want or need something from someone else. Sometimes we think, oh, I'm not really sure if I can ask for help. But it is okay to do that. And also asking for help does not actually mean that I'm a failure. Sometimes we sort of think that's the case. But when you do that, you sort of block yourself from being assertive because you stop yourself by thinking, I can't really ask for that, or I'm a failure if I do. So something to consider is also that the fact that someone says no to our request does not mean that I shouldn't have asked for it in the first place. So that's a really big one, because we need to just acknowledge that's okay. They can say no, they don't always need to say yes. And if I don't get what I want, it does not mean I was not good at being assertive. That's another point we have to consider. So if we are not successful, that's okay as well. And being assertive is really a practice thing. It really takes practice to get good at it. Now, I can also insist on my rights and still be a good person. Sometimes we have this false belief that if we are assertive and sort of insist on something that we feel is our right, some people judge us for that. Well, if you feel like this is something that you can insist because there's something you believe in, you can still be a good person. It doesn't make you a bad person. And also, there's no law that says that other people's opinions are more valid than mine. Or, it's something that we really need to acknowledge and accept that my opinion or your opinion is just as valid as someone's opinion, even if they differ. And I can also still feel good about myself, even though someone might be annoyed with me. That happens a lot when opinions differ, doesn't it? Also, if I say no to people and they get angry, that does not mean that I should have said yes. This is a really big one, because we often feel that we should say yes when someone asks us for something. And then if we say no, because we're afraid that if we say no, they get angry. So that's a really big one in being assertive, is really stick to it. It's like, no, I cannot go out this weekend because of this and that, even though the other person really wanted you to go out, for example. And this sort of feeds into this, I may want to please the people I care about, but I don't have to please them all the time. So this is a big one too, because we do not want to make our loved ones upset, or people that we care about. But fact is, we also don't have to please them all the time. And if I refuse to do a favor for people, it does not mean I do not like them. They will probably understand that as well. And if they don't, I